Zealand.
Iran, like you have some contenders, but Australia has been the most consistent and I'll say balanced team so far.
Speaking of New Zealand, we'll see the Aussie and New Zealand women go toe-to-toe. That's probably going to be the game of the entire day. So circle that one on your schedule for the rest of the day. As the Aussies strike first. Filipinos trying to get something going. Maximiano will miss it long, out of bounds it'll go. Should be possession green. As they get it to the athletic Hickey at the top of the key. Hickey quick around. Leaves his feet, kind of a disjointed possession. I think he wanted to put it up top for O'Donnell.
Correct. That was his look. The main problem for the Philippines, it's a mismatch on all positions, virtually.
You know what? I think a proper nickname for Hickey is the rattlesnake. Oh, that man is dangerous. And I think there's a lot of rattlesnakes in Australia, is that right?
But does he warn his opponent? I'm not sure.
Does he warn?
Because the rattlesnake's gonna warn you.
He strikes without warning. Gave me something to think about there, I gotta admit.
I mean,
hey,
I like
don't be messing up my nickname ideas with
Call
logic.
him the Scorpion.
I don't want logic with man. All right, we digress. Maximiano drops it down low. The runner off the glass. It's a tough score on the inside as the Philippines respond.
Well, if the Philippines wants to hope and keep their chances alive, they need to let this game go crazy. They need to impose an incredible pace to tire out the Australians that are bigger, more physical, force them to have to guard you on the outside and cover the closeouts.
Rada trying to stick with Davey. As Hickey will start this possession here for the Aussies. Over to Blanchfield, the only returning member of last year's silver medal squad. Hickey on the baseline. He almost caught a body. Almost. See what the Philippines can pull out of a bag. Ooh. Red ball. Midi. Money. Blanchfield took him on a drive straight to the cup. 2-2 and a whistle. Back to the action. Stepping right into that two-piece.
Oh, man.
Wow.
The Philippines doing what they're supposed to do. Light it up from a distance and hope that it catches a wildfire.
Blanchfield falling away. This man has stayed on like the porch light, continuing his sharp shooting from game one. Maximiano, he will miss the layup. 4-4. Blanchfield drops it off. O'Donnell ends up with it. He elevates and scores as the Aussies assume a 1-point lead. Nice move.
You gotta love the pace of this game, Kyle.
Saldua.
Oh, this man is dangerous. Every time he catches the ball, you better hold your breath.
It was a narrow miss. What he doesn't handle outside, the big fella's gonna handle inside.
How about O'Donnell, man, with the soft touch? He's been showing that off today.
I've been praising the young fella all tournament.
For sure.
His skill set has been impressive and worthy of all the discussion as Blanchfield continues to get buckets like rain is coming.
We mentioned how Blanchfield has been responding to that call every time he had that feeling that Australia needed a push right away. They wanted to get his team on the right track. He did it the first game of the tournament in the qualifying draw, and he's doing it right now in the first pool play game.
Federica can't cash in. He's going to get another chance, and that one is dinero. Straight money. Blanchfield misfires that time. He's going to get it back. Get out his way. Wait a second. There's a whistle. They're going to discuss whether or not this should be offensive or defensive. Offensive foul. Apparently, Blanchfield dropped that shoulder a little bit, and that's what earned him the whistle. We got a 7-7 tie at 6:46. A good scoring pace to start this action. I like it very much.
Me too. I tell you what, the main thing right now is that Australia is living off Blanchfield's real estate. He's going crazy. He's taking contested shot after contested shot, finding efficiency in a way that only he knows how. But the Philippines are putting the pressure on Australia to close out and stay close. Every time that the defense from Australia broke down, the Philippines just made them pay.
You know, with both of these teams, these players respectively, most of them play a lot of 5-on-5 action in the pro leagues in their respective countries. And Benjamin Bergeronnier, he told me to ask you who's the GOAT of 5-on-5. Meantime, it's Federica setting things on fire outside. He hits the two. You can answer that question later.
I surely will.
The game is still heating up. Federica lost it inside.
Oh, yes.
Maximiliano throws the shot off. Maximiliano, he ain't done driving yet. He still got some gas. He gets to the cup. Davey, nah, bruh. O'Donnell, don't worry, I got your back. He will score it on the rebound.
The Philippines are putting such a pace to this game.
Federica comes up abbreviated that time.
Can Australia slow them down?
Now it's Hickey's opportunity. Instead of taking the mid-range, he goes down low. Mr. Shorty got it back, and he knows what to do with it. Makes good on his own mistake. As the Aussies now pull within one. 10-9 contest. Federica's been had the hot hand outside. Hickey with the thievery. Hickey, 2-ball, corner pocket. Not at all. Smart. That's a high IQ play, though, from an 18-year-old.
Oh, my God. O'Donnell recognizing he could not get his hands on it and secure it, but he knew his teammate was nearby.
Up top, broken up on the long arms of O'Donnell.
They're fouling because they're like, no, man, like this pace is too insane for even us.
This game is played at a frenetic pace. This is 3x3. It's a 10-minute sprint.
I tell you, it's a really high-level game.
I hope you ain't asthmatic.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Andrada gets called for the foul. Having a tough time keeping up with James O'Donnell. O'Donnell over Davey. Blanchfield trying to get some space here. Comes through traffic. He draws the foul. Blanchfield, who poured in 30 points for the Aussies last year en route to that silver medal, is the only returning member of last year's squad. Everybody else is new to the game, but they seem to be quick learners. They picked it up pretty easily, and it's shown in the results so far here in Singapore. Blanchfield will shoot, will splash, and the lead for the Aussies is now at 11-10. 5 minutes to play.
That's a huge turnaround for Australia. That was led by 4 and that managed to take the lead back. And the main key was for them to slow the game down a little bit. And Blanchfield, with a high basketball IQ, reading the screens, taking his time.
Oh! Bangouts. He's got plenty of iron in his diet in this tournament. That's always been touching. Hickey with the quickies. See you later. Meet me on the top floor.
A lot of vitamin D as well, because he's dunking it like a madman. Oh, yes. Great recognition.
Saldua doing his thing. Davey.
Oh, too strong.
There'll be some bubble wrap down there.
I don't think bubble wrap is enough, Kyle.
He's moving some things.
Put a mattress in between you and him.
13-11. Jab step. Oh, he can taste the level all up in his face. Blanchfield will respond with a scoop-de-doo, and it's 14-13. Setorifa working the two-man game. Nice defense here from Australia. Blanchfield, no hesitation.
Oh, stop
Run
it.
up and get done up. 2 to the cranium from Australia's George Clooney.
It's Ocean's 4 it is right now. Ocean's 4, I'm telling you. Oh, man.
He is a competitor. And you notice when he pulled that shot up, there was no hesitation.
Oh.
He wanted to get his toes behind that two-point line as quickly as he could. That ball was going up.
I think the ball left his hands before he even made his mind up. That's how fast he was. But the competitiveness you mentioned is so key. He is on a mission. He's not going to allow his team to doubt or to mess that up. He wants that gold, and he's showing it.
Simoniano gives it up. He's got it back. Simoniano.
Oh, yes.
Slicing through traffic. What a... I don't know if they made that. It was a great play. Blanchfield.
You know what Blanchfield should have done right here? He identifies the closeout. He has so much room. Just little nod, little head fake. Defender would have ran by. He would have had a whole lot of time to be able to focus and knock that shot down. The previous one was necessary for him to trigger faster, but on this one, the recognition would have been to just ball fake.
Blanchfield's going to get a rest.
That's the most entertaining game of the day, maybe of the tournament.
16-13. Still plenty of fun to be had in this one. Australia, again, trying to go undefeated into the quarterfinals. Hickey faked him out of his draw. That jab step and the fake spin. How you gonna keep up with that? Setorifa. Baseline, took a bump. Foul's gonna get called on O'Donnell. That is the 4th on Australia as O'Donnell will check out. Blanchfield is back in. Setorifa sets his sights, misses. Athleticism of Australia is on display. Simoniano makes sure that Hickey knows what that Ilio floor feels like. He gets a whistle as a reward. That is the 6th foul in the Philippines. So that means they have no more to give. ISO game. This is the layup. Davey. Oh.
Davey with a love scratch on his right arm right now. You can tell this game has been physical.
That's a warrior at battle. And the battle continues. 17-13, Australia. Setorifa runs into trouble. One-legged fader off the iron. Blanchfield up top to Davey. Back to Blanchfield. Blanchfield leans into it and gave him a heat stroke. He's got the stroke of genius right now. Todd Blanchfield is ablaze for the Aussies. There are fire officials near here.
They better be ready.
I think I hear the sirens in the distance.
I'll tell you what, Australians, unfortunately, they're used to have those wildfires, so they're ready for this. And Blanchfield, he's just punishing right now.
He is just drenched at the moment, 19-13, as Australia has plenty of cushion, 2 points away from victory. Eximiniano lost the handle on it, has to force it up late in the shot clock. That's a violation.
Yes, the ball did not connect with the rim.
It's like switching balls, apparently. Blanchfield. He is unconscious.
Stop it.
That was deeper than the abyss. To put the game on ice, Todd Blanchfield is on fire like a liar's pants. What a shooting display from Todd Blanchfield to lead Australia to an undefeated record, 21-13.